Nikki Glaser's Taylor Swift obsession, how spending $100,000 on concerts became a celebration of dedication and passion for fans. Fly to Wolf by Richard Burton. Taylor Swift fans are known for one thing more than anything else: their undying dedication to the superstar who has redefined the music industry for over a decade. Whether it's celebrating her chart-topping hits, attending multiple concerts, or defending her against criticism, Swifties are always ready to show their loyalty. One of the most recent displays of dedication comes from none other than comedian and Golden Globes host Nikki Glaser, who made a bold statement regarding her financial commitment to the pop icon. Glaser revealed that she has spent around $100,000 attending concerts during Taylor Swift's Eras Tour over the past 2 years. It's not just about attending a concert and buying a few tickets. For Glaser, this expense goes far beyond the price of entry. "I want to be clear that we're including travel expenses, hotels, and me also flying and putting up everyone that I would invite to go with me, plus tickets, plus merch," Glaser explained in a conversation with People magazine. For Glaser, the total amount of money she spent wasn't just about indulging in a few fleeting moments of entertainment, but rather it was a commitment to a once-in-a-lifetime musical journey that spanned multiple continents, cities, and thousands of miles traveled. Despite the hefty price tag, Nikki Glaser has no regrets. In fact, she's made it clear that she believes every penny was all well worth it. When discussing her experience, she added, "I would have paid even more." The comedian's sentiments reflect the unshakable devotion many Swifties have for Taylor Swift, who has built a dedicated fan base through her deeply personal lyrics, powerful performances, and genuine connection with her audience. Glaser's commitment to spending large sums of money on attending these concerts is indicative of how fans like her don't just consider the money spent as an investment in a one-time event, but rather as a way to connect with something larger than themselves, a cultural phenomenon. The amount of money Nikki Glaser spent on attending Taylor Swift's concerts also provides a reflection of just how massive the financial success of Swift's Eras Tour truly was. The Eras Tour has shattered records in the music industry with a reported $2,077,618,725 in total ticket sales over a span of 21 months, according to the New York Times. For those like Glaser who have been part of the Swiftie community for years, the numbers are not just impressive, they are a reflection of their own dedication and investment in the phenomenon that is Taylor Swift. As Glaser put it, "It's nice to see the total that she made." She continued, "I love that it was down to the dollar and I could see my own money in that number and be like, yeah, there it is." To her, it's not just about spending money on a concert or a musical experience, it's about seeing the value in the money she's invested, knowing that her contribution, along with millions of other fans, helped make Taylor Swift's Eras Tour one of the most successful concert tours of all time. One of the reasons why Glaser feels so justified in her spending is her own life choices and personal circumstances. "I don't have kids, and it's something that I consciously decided not to do, and it was something that I struggled with," she confessed. For Glaser, the decision not to have children has been a deeply personal one, and it's one that she's chosen to reconcile with her love for Taylor Swift's music. To make herself feel better about the money spent, Glaser did some research into the costs of raising a child. She quickly realized that the amount she was spending on the Eras Tour was comparable to what many families spend on raising a child. "In order for me to make myself feel better about the decision, I did look up how much it costs to raise a kid. And so once I saw that number, I thought, it's no problem for me to spend this on Taylor Swift." The comparison between the costs of raising children and attending Taylor Swift concerts might seem a bit unusual at first, but it highlights the different ways people prioritize their money and resources. For Glaser, the money spent on the Eras Tour is something that brings her joy, fulfillment, and an experience that will last a lifetime. It's not just about spending money for the sake of it. It's about investing in something that gives her deep emotional and cultural satisfaction. Her perspective isn't unique, however. As Glaser pointed out, people spend that much on their kids playing hockey for 5 years, so it's okay. This casual remark emphasizes the normalization of high expenditures on things like children's activities and hobbies, which often go unnoticed or are accepted without question. Yet, when someone spends a significant amount of money on a musical experience, it's often scrutinized and judged by others who might not share the same level of passion or understanding of what that experience means. The comedian also took the opportunity to address the judgment she's received for spending so much money on the Eras Tour. "People who give you crap about it, they are just jealous," she said, acknowledging that criticism often comes from a place of envy. "And I understand. I get jealous of people all the time," she admitted. But she also made an important point about the double standards in society when it comes to spending money. But it's like no one ever shames anyone for having kids and says, "Oh, what a waste of money. Oh, you're flaunting your wealth." But for some reason, when I go to 22 Taylor Swift shows, it's like, "You're so privileged. How dare you spend that money?" Glaser's remarks touch on a larger cultural issue surrounding how people view and judge others' spending habits. While it's common for parents to spend significant amounts of money on their children's activities, hobbies, and sports, spending similar amounts on entertainment or personal experiences like attending a Taylor Swift concert can sometimes draw ire or criticism from others. Glaser's defense of her spending is rooted in the idea that people should not be judged based on how they choose to spend their money, especially when it's something that brings them joy and fulfillment. At the end of the day, Nikki Glaser's commitment to spending $100,000 on attending the Eras Tour is not just about the concerts themselves. It's about the community and the culture that comes with being a part of something larger than yourself. It's about the joy, the memories, and the personal fulfillment that comes from being a dedicated fan. For Glaser and millions of others, attending Taylor Swift concerts is not just an expenditure, it's a celebration of the bond that connects them to the music, to Taylor Swift, and to each other. As more fans continue to express their undying support for the pop superstar, one thing remains clear. Taylor Swift's influence goes far beyond her music. It's a cultural movement that unites people from all walks of life. And for many, the financial investment is worth every cent.